I think the fig from.
Oh god, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe she took the time to like...
Hey guys, so I...
Super Mario Bros. I am coming up! What?
Mamma mia!
Oh, it's me, Mario. And today, we are playing Mario 3. Yeah, right about. Sorry if you feel like from one moment to another moment. I have to eat. Need to put my thing on the charger.
Done what I needed. Mamma mia!
But this is gonna turn into a reaction video because I'm tired of playing Super Mario Bros. 3. Wait. Woohoo! Oh, woohoo! I'm Mario! Over here. I'm watching a YouTube. Mario and Luigi. And, did this? Looking at YouTube videos. I'm gonna look at. What did you know gaming? But first, I need to see this. If you don't want to watch it, skip to another part.
Mario, no! Help me, Mario! Mario! Mario, no! Oh, Luigi! 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 Mario!
I guess this is farewell, brother. I'll leave the rest to you.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, Nani?
Oi, oi. I didn't think you'd actually jump in after me, brother. I must say, I'm touched. I've got to admit, I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. I know that better than anyone. But with EGAD's latest invention, I knew I could finally execute my plan. You were always the fastest and bravest, brother. But you weren't the smartest, and the smartest always win. Now it's time for a new era. An era of Luigi. It's Luigi time!
Mario? Luigi, you fool. You thought I wouldn't notice? When you came back from EGAD last night, I saw a glint in your eye. Oh, and it was a sinister glint indeed, Luigi. I always knew this number 2 stuff was getting to you, and it was only a matter of time before you would do something about it. So right before we left for our adventure, I threw Cappy on a man who looked very much like me. The fact that you didn't notice the difference was your blunder, Luigi. You were a good brother, but you should have always stayed in the shadows where you belong. Oh!
Luigi!
Number 1, number 2. Do you even realize what it's like to be born as a number 2 to a number 2? The things you made me do, Luigi. Go through spikes, jump in pits, and that drain pipe. That one was the worst of all. But now it's time for you to suffer, Luigi! Suffer like I have! What? What's so funny?
Do it. I think the world isn't ready for a Gooigi just yet.
I'll notify EGAD of his failure.
Just yet.
I'll notify EGAD of his failure. That foolish Mario thinks I'm loyal. Pathetic. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
What the freak? Why are you here? Mario mistakes. Hey, but I never make a mistakes. But I never make mistakes.
Mommy, you wanna eat cotton candy downstairs?
Sure, just save me some. Now calm down later. Okay, save me some, okay? Thank you.
You want to know a better way to watch videos? On the Galaxy Note 10 Cinematic Infinity Display. It makes videos look high quality, high res, and just better. It's one more.
Did you know, development of Super Mario Maker 2 began before the Nintendo Switch had released? It's likely that planning for the game started around the same time that the original Mario Maker's 3DS port had been completed. The focus of Super Mario Maker 2 was to build on the first game and add highly requested features that weren't present in the original. This can even be seen with the game's internal project name, which was titled Slopes. Slope tiles were, by far, the most asked for feature after the release of Mario Maker 1, with Nintendo even focusing on slopes for their reveal trailer. The game's producer, Takashi Tezuka, said, "We knew from an early stage that we wanted to make a sequel, and that the theme would be to try and do more than what we did with the first game. For us, those new ideas took the form of creating new game styles, new course parts, and items to use in course making, and new modes for the playing side as well, such as story mode." Tezuka also mentioned that the Luigi Assist mode, which pops up after the player has died more than once in a story mode level, wasn't simply added to help inexperienced players beat the game. Tezuka stated, "This is a game about making, so I thought it would be fun if there was a way to include a little bit of course making, even when you're playing a course, like this, so we included the Luigi Assist mode." In addition to this, Tezuka confessed to Game Informer that the user-created content in the Mario Maker games will likely influence Nintendo's level design in future Mario games. Mario Maker 2 added several new themes for its game styles. Developers added desert, snow, forest, and sky themes, each with a new arrangement from series composer Koji Kondo. However, these themes aren't entirely new. The Super Mario Bros. Sky theme uses part of the name entry track from Versus Super Mario Bros., which was originally released in arcades in 1986. The Sky theme also uses several notes from the Super Mario Bros. Ground theme, featured in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which was also arranged by Kondo. Part of the Super Mario World Snow style theme also alludes to Super Mario 64's Snow Mountain theme. Nintendo originally tried to implement the Super Mario 3D World theme so that it would be compatible with the other themes. After some work had been put into it, developers realized they'd need to make it a completely separate style if they wanted to stay true to the spirit of 3D World. One interesting side note is that an earlier version of the 3D World style used Mario 3 music in the background. The music may have been added purposefully as a placeholder, but this could also imply that developers used the Mario 3 level style as a base for the 3D World style.
Watching games won't make you better, but playing them on the Galaxy Note 10 with its cinematic infinity display might. It's a screen so immersive, it's hard to look away. Seriously, guys, help.